Ahoy! This is the title of a new naval sailing and combat game being developed by Capstan Games. The project blindsided us and has quickly become the next historic release that everyone's talking about. So why has this Kickstarter garnered so much attention, and why is everyone so excited? In this video, we're going to dive into Ahoy and see what it's all about. So let's do a quick summary. Ahoy is an engaging open-world game set in the late 18th century Caribbean. Team up with friends in cooperative and competitive multiplayer battles, create your own stories, and leave your mark on the West Indies. The game centers around realistic ships being crewed by groups of players and AI. It features competitive racing, battles, and trade. It's grounded in reality and aims to be a true reflection of history, both beautiful and ugly. I must say, it all sounds very ambitious. I'd forgive anyone for being concerned about the immense open-world scope of the game. However, one of the most reassuring parts of this whole project are the developers, Capstan Games. They've set out a roadmap of features that feels incredibly realistic and achievable. Let's take a look at the finer detail. The first port of call is Sea Trials, coming Q1 of 2026. Before even considering the open world, the developers aim to perfect the sailing system. After all, sailing forms the backbone of the game. Any player can sail a ship, but it takes an experienced crew to sail it well. The release will be for backers only, but represents the first time players will get hands-on. I personally have backed the game and will bring you some epic content when the time is right. In this first version there won't be any combat, but that takes us nicely onto the next release, Arena, which is the first time the public will get hands-on. Arriving in Q4 2026, crews of players will go head-to-head on the open seas in various scenarios including 1 versus 1, team versus team, and group free-for-alls. Players will need to keep an eye on wind direction, enemy positioning, and line themselves up for cannon fire. The battles will be confined to a limited combat space in this release, but this is only until the third and final step can be achieved. The open world. Currently this has no release date. The developers have set their sights on delivering sailing and battles in 2026, but as we move closer to 2027, I'm certain we can expect an update on where the game is headed next. Ahoy will open up the West Indies and allow players to go wherever they choose, playing as merchant vessels, warships, and even landing on the shores of exotic islands. The vision is to create a living and breathing world where teams fight over resources and territory. Players will pick from 5 different nations and work together for victory. So why does the historic community have such high hopes for Capstan Games? Well, for starters, they're fully independent. There's no shareholders dictating schedule or filtering content. All funding has been acquired through their Kickstarter campaign and other generous donations from fans. The only people they are accountable to are us, the players. While they are of course driven by deadlines, these are self-imposed. The team has space to build the game they truly want without interference. The team is comprised of experienced developers, and they promise to stay true to history without omitting controversial events of the past. The game doesn't seek to glorify these less savoury events, only to show the player that these are real things that happened. In summary, the game will be untainted by external powers, allowing Capstan Games to deliver a truly honest game, a rarity in the current day and age. So I'm hoping that my quick 5-minute summary has convinced you that this is a game to look out for. Ahoy is shaping up to be something special. We've all been waiting for that open world naval game with combat, crafting, trading, and exploring. I'm hopeful that Ahoy will deliver on its promise and fulfill that lifelong dream of crewing and sailing my own ship. I, for one, will be sat here waiting patiently and bring you the latest news on this title as and when new information lands. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for the latest. I'm going to leave you with a few hand-picked shots from the game, but as always guys, thank you very much for watching. I've been Fiefdom, and I'll see you in the next one.